Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball. Wednesday in the NBA. It'll be Monte Ellis and the Golden State Warriors facing off against Jrue Holiday and the Philadelphia 76ers. And now, out to Philadelphia with Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr.
We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Philadelphia 76ers. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Monte and Curry in the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Darrell Wright. And it's Lee in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Iggy and Brand are the forwards. Hawes rounds up the front court. Holiday and Meeks in the backcourt. Curry against Holiday. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Straight up. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Brand.
And one thing you heard about David Lee in his first year with the Warriors was how much he brought to the table in terms of leadership and work ethic. Loves to play this game, and it's so important to have a guy like that on your team to really set the tone for the rest of the young players.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
There's the bucket. Good.
Tell you what, there's not much he can't do out there, guys.
And getting back to Lee for a team with a lot of youth, what Lee brought was just invaluable in that sense.
Kevin, we can never overstate the value of professionalism coupled with production. And that's what David Lee brought to the Warriors. He's productive, he's consistent, and he's a pro in how he goes about his work.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Mark Jackson. Today, he's pointing to rebounding as being one of the crucial elements of this basketball game. He said we need to bang with them and enjoy it. We'll see if they're having any fun.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Clark, that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, without question. That was a strong part of my game was rebounding. So when I was playing, the last thing I ever wanted was for my man to beat me on the glass. That would be unacceptable.
Backing him down is Iguodala. Hawes the pass to Iguodala. Another three for Philadelphia.
Things didn't really start very smoothly for Doug Collins in Philly. It was a bumpy road. I mean, he had concussion-related symptoms after taking a fall last season.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
Knocked loose, out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Tony Batiste checked in for Philadelphia. Turner comes in for Meeks.
Tony Batiste. Evan Turner.
Here's Iguodala. He's got 5. Here's Turner over Wright, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Going back to Doug Collins, he had a lot of headaches to deal with during the year. In addition to his own headaches, he had these young players to really navigate through, Steve, and you've been on that road before. Veteran coaches sometimes don't have a lot of patience. I thought Doug did with his young team.
Yeah, he did a really good job with those young guys. And, you know, people forget, Kevin, the NBA coaches, they have to deal with their own ailments, not just the players, but coaches can have some issues. It's such a stressful job, but it's nice to see Doug bounce back from those concussion issues and get it.
And then Iguodala with the top. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam King. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, Lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back-and-forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for Ellis. 76ers trailing.
And the Warriors have had very little success over the last 15 years or so, but they've got new ownership in place, so there's hope. They've got some good young talent. They've manufactured their cap situation, and they're trying to bring in as many good players as possible. I think this has a chance to be an excellent franchise.
Holiday against Curry. Ellis right side. Gives him the lead pass. They're moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes. To Ellis. Thompson's got 6 points. Strong thoughts there, Steve. Ironically for the Warriors, some of the best moves the Warriors have made recently didn't involve a trade at all. Like Monte Ellis, for instance, Clark. He was supposedly going to Memphis.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, sometimes the best move is no move. They need to keep adding talent, but you got to manage your money wisely. You got to be smart and creative. If you're going to trade away a key player, you better make sure you get significant value in return.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, even though Philly got bounced early by the Heat last year, you have to think it was a very valuable learning experience for that team, especially as young as they are.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Nocioni has checked in for Brand. Young comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Drew Holiday. It's stolen by Udoh. By himself. And he slams it in one-handed. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
What you said, Clark, about the 76ers with their... Any playoff exposure is a big boost.
Yes.
And Steve, Doug Collins talked about this. Hey, we're going to get great experience here for this young team.
Yeah, and a lot of their young players got to see a lot of action during that series. And, of course, playing against a great team like Miami, going against the best, there's no better experience for a young player.
Well, something you never like to see, but, guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Boy, what a tough break. I hope he doesn't have to miss too much of the action.
Well, we'll find out in a little bit. Man, let's just hope he's okay.
Nocioni for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Nocioni's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ellis outside. Turner with the steal. It's one-on-one. Makes the alley-oop pass. Oh, man!
Well, that steal led to that easy transition basket.
You know, Steve, they've got those. Those guys reeling a little bit right now.
The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Oh, they get those 3 points back in a hurry, don't they?
Yeah, they sure did. Didn't take them long at all to respond.
Ellis on top. 11 points in the game. shoots the three. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter. Play. 76ers ahead, leading by just one.
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
And we'll be back in just a moment. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. Iggy and Young run the wings. Brandon Hawes down low. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Just making it look easy out there the way they're running.
Right outside. Fires for three. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Wright. 17 points for Ellis.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line. You know, some criticize the hiring of Mark Jackson by the Warriors because he has no prior coaching experience, but he's full of confidence. He's a leader. I think he's going to be a tremendous success there. I don't doubt it at all.
And slam down home. Another look on the Sprite slam cam.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
That's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up. Well, once Allen Iverson left Philadelphia several seasons ago, it seemed like the 76ers lost their identity. But this past season, they started to carve out a niche for themselves. They're a young, athletic team that defends, and they play hard together. Now, you can't give him any space out there.
Fires top of the key, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
This is an interesting matchup. Neither team has been able to get an edge.
I tell you what, it's been enjoyable to watch this one. I mean, they haven't given an inch to each other, and neither side is backing down in this one.
And when you move out of an era like that, you know, you talked about that, Steve, it does take time to find an identity. Clark, you've been through that as well, and you certainly appreciate what the 76ers are going through.
Yeah, they... Oh, watch out below. Run for cover, young fella.
Clark, you talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Kevin, I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
Thornton against Brand. Thornton had him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Thornton's got his first points in this one.
Monte Ellis last year led the NBA with 4 different 40-point-plus games. I mean, just a creative, explosive scorer, and he's got that mid-range pull-up that he can use at any time.
There's another smooth finish there, Kevin. I mean, he operates at such a high level when he's in close to the basket.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And we had talked about Monte Ellis. We talk about him a lot. His offensive arsenal. He's also added a 3-point shot now, which has been so effective.
Yeah, he shot a solid 36% from long range last season, Kevin, and shot almost 5 threes a game. Defenders have to play him for the drive, so he's got space to shoot that 3 most times.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Man, for a guy who's not the biggest player on the court, I mean, that's a humongous finish.
Well, he's capable of those, Clark. We've seen it before.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you guys, he is very comfortable taking it to the hoop if he's got an opening. And, man, he'll make you pay.
Backing him down is Iguodala. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Young comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Daniels subbed in for Drew Holiday. Young dishes to Daniels. And Wright pulls it down. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Beyond the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Pretty pass there, right where he needed to put it.
Here's Meeks. Daniels kicks to Hawes. Another miss by Philadelphia. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Curry is inside. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. Here is Daniels. They need this. The offensive rebound. Meeks outside, and hit on the basket. Book it. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, Thaddeus Young coming off the bench for the Sixers last year, I thought he was terrific. He has all the tools to be a great sixth man for them because he can impact the game in limited playing time.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tony Batiste checked in for Hawes. Spates comes in for Elton Brand. And Nocioni subbed in for Thaddeus Young. Then for the Warriors, Udo comes in for Darrell Wright. And it's Rush in for Al Thornton. Udo gets the bucket. Young being the six-man, Steve helps that he can play both forward positions.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. The versatility that Young shows is really impressive. He's so quick. He can make shots from the perimeter, but he's also good inside. Got a nice touch, nice feel for the game, so he can play either the 3 or the 4. That's right.
Let's go. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Knocked away. Meeks, and it's blocked out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here is Daniels. Long range from the inbound. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open player.
Now here's Curry. He's covered by Daniels. Now here's Curry. He has 5. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he knocks down a 3 of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal coming right back with a 3 of his own there.
From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. It's more NBA coming your way.
51. The Warriors. 52.
And welcome to the HP Halftime Report. A great one underway in Philadelphia. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Philadelphia. A dominant offensive display through 2 quarters. They're scoring efficiently. Monte Ellis has simply been taking over against the 76ers D. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. And for the 76ers, also a strong start. Tremendous production off the pine for them. The bench providing a big boost. It's been a superstar display by Andre Iguodala. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. These two with no problems putting up points. They're leading their teams in first half scoring. And that's going to do it. We'll send you back to the game in Philadelphia. The third quarter is up next.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. The 76ers trailing.
Well, the Warriors have always played a very exciting style, but it hasn't translated well to the road. In fact, last season they went just 10-31 away from Oakland.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mark Jackson's five. Monte and Curry in the backcourt. David Lee is out there with Terrell Wright, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson.
And you're asking a lot out of your teammate to try to handle that pass. I don't like that decision at all.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, the Golden State Warriors have added a living legend in Jerry West, brought on board as an advisor to the Warriors. West said he plans on being more than just a figurehead and will voice his opinions freely, saying, "I would tell you, I'm no shrinking violet. I'm not. If you don't want my opinion, don't ask." I would hope our conversation would stimulate and get everybody thinking about what's in the best interest of this team. The Warriors guys will continue to benefit from Jerry West's presence.
Doris, thank you as always. No doubt about it, Jerry West is going to speak his mind.
You can't argue with West's pedigree. I mean, he's a proven winner.
And you know, for the Warriors, that road record, and Stevie just talked about it, 10-31. That is an area they're going to have to improve on if they ever want to get in the playoffs.
Well, you know, toughness has been an issue for them. They've been more of a finesse team. When you're trying to claw out a win on the road, there's some toughness you've got to present and possess mentally and physically. And they're trying to add some size and strength inside, and you know, that's a good place to start.
Here's Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Iguodala. He's covered by Thompson. And he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Spark Slam King.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? You know, just the power and the skill, impressive.
Now Ellis, 28 points for him. Lee, left side. He's covered by Iguodala. Releases. Again, Golden State.
3 for 3. You got to like this hot start in the third quarter.
You know, David Lee had a bit of a slow start at Golden State and never was able to get back to his normal marks, his typical scoring and rebounding numbers, but I still think he was a valuable contributor for him.
Another steal. And here's Holiday. Second chance shot. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
The 76ers making a switch right here. Young's checked in. Clark, you mentioned Lee. Golden State needed some rebounding help, and Steve, he provided it.
Yeah, unfortunately, they still need more help along the front line next to Lee, but he's a nice player. He rebounds, he scores, he sets screens, plays with a lot of energy. He took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J.
Holiday, the pass to Iguodala. It's up against Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Al Thornton.
And you look at Andre Iguodala's numbers over the last few seasons, his average points per game has dropped, but his shooting percentages have not gone down. I think he's just become a more focused player, and he understands his role better.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Good point, Steve, when you talk about Andre Iguodala. It looks like he is taking a more selective approach offensively.
Yeah, he has been, and that's a good thing because he's never really been what you would call a knockdown, pure outside shooter. I mean, until he improves that part, I think he has to focus on the other things that he does well. And it's a lot. He passes the ball, he defends, he runs in transition, he can set up other people. So as he works on that jump shot, continue to do those other things that he excels in.
Ellis can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 6. Curry with the steal. Outside Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 10. Now the 76ers with it. 4-point game.
Guys, you look at how Philly did against the West last year, and they were able to hold their own against the toughest conference of the two.
Passes it to Lee. Kicks it out to Ellis. Takes a three. Another three for Golden State. Well, back to the 76ers. They have the tools to match up well with Western teams.
Well, they have a lot of speed and quickness on that roster, and that gives them the ability to guard wing players, to force turnovers, and to get out and run. So this is a team that has a lot of potential, Kevin.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, their lead is safe if he keeps up this kind of play.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
Daniels dishes to Iguodala. Pass to Young. He's guarded by Thornton. Thornton against Young. Flushes it down.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted. Right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender. Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
That's tipped. Stolen by Thompson.
They just haven't been as solid as they were earlier.
Clark and Steve, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here, we'll see. Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game in football. The 4th quarter gets rolling here. Let's check out our Sprite Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, our spark of the game in this one, the stretch by the 76ers. It seems they went into the locker room and came out with some answers because their defense has been airtight in this last half. The whole atmosphere of the game changed with their lockdown defense. Let's see if it continues.
Thank you, Doris. You made a statement with that big run.
You sure did. I mean, actually, this team has what I like to call spurtability.
Clark, that's becoming one of our trademarks right there.
Without question.
Run over.
One of the great basketball words out there.
And Clark, I think the defense was sort of shell-shocked by that spurtability. They were reeling.
So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has out. We've got Nocioni. Evan Turner is out there with Antonio Daniels. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Young in at the 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 6 assists now in the game.
Another open look, hits bottom from outside.
Yep, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Nocioni for 3. And that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 2. Curry with it. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is launched. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Williams. Ellis has got 45 points.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Holiday in for Antonio Davis. Different look here for the Warriors. David Lee's checked in for Beatrice. Thompson comes in for Reggie Williams. Brandon Rush is checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's A.C. Law. And for Steph Curry. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Doug Collins was saying to the team. He said to his players, we've come too far not to come out on top. Don't deviate from your role. Simply do your job. Guys, back to you.
Here's Wall. And they get it. Thompson with the bucket.
What a game. This is really fun to watch.
And when games are tight like this, I mean, success or failure could really turn on small details and 1 or 2 plays.
Here's Iguodala again, Philadelphia.
Anytime they've needed a move, he's taking over one shot after another. Boy, he playing well.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to. They're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Undisputed injuries checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Wall. Here's Thompson.
You know, guys, you look at it, at 1 turnover a game, sometimes that can get overlooked. But I think it shows how well he's playing. And he's really making the most of every possession.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes led directly to basket.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Lee comes in for undisputed Rich. Ellis in for Brandon Rush. Ellis outside. And it's rejected. But they recover. 3-pointer right. Good.
They're getting scorched by all these. Those threes they're giving them.
Yeah, it's really been a big fall for this club so far tonight. So many quiet looks from the move.
And the 76ers with some changes. Jimmy Batiste checked in for Hawes. And comes in for Nocioni. And it's Jimmy Nichols who comes in. Iguodala, guarded by Curry. Iguodala confident. Warriors trail by 6. Fast break here by Butler. Curry gets the Ellis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Back in the ground to Iguodala. He's picked up penalty. And here we go with Steph Curry. And Ellis on the bench. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just had that back.
How's that the finishing play?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he's saving that one for a special occasion. good look at the basket. Couldn't get it go.
It's the outside. It's in. A tremendous lead to tie it up.
Wow, he just very shot after shot. And we keep calling it making for balls for sure.
Kev. He's just not phased by the pressure. He stays focused, always makes big plays. Just stay alive.
Misses the three. So it's the 76ers taking the win in the first game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that part.
I sure don't. When it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Andre Iguodala.